Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Victoria's Cantina. In this video, we are unboxing and reviewing the REBOR 1/6 scale Velociraptor Hatchlings mystery boxes. Okay, you guys, so I got these from Big Bad Toy Store. A sealed case of 9 retails at $64.99, or you can get them as singles for $7.99. I'm really glad that they were offering these as a complete case so that you can get all 9 designs in one shot. Because of course, I wanted to get all of them, and I got these pre-ordered back in January, and finally they're here, so I'm really excited about that. And just to show you the little case here, it is quite petite. It's a very small case, as you can see, but it still looks really good. You get the REBOR logo there on the side, here at the front, collect all 9 designs, and at the back you have the little cutout, which you had to flip over, as I have it right there. And those all look really, really cool. You can see all 9 possible designs here. And you never know what you're going to get, of course, since they're blind boxes. But in this case, you are assured that you're going to get all 9 designs, which is great. And as you can see, they're all the same sculpt, but with different coloration. So I want to go ahead and get these out of the box for you so that we can take a closer look and see what they are like. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with one of them. Go ahead and get this right here. And this is what the individual blind box looks like. As you can see, it's just a little box and very simple. It has a pretty nice cardboard feel to it though. QR code on the back. If you scan that, it takes you to the REBOR Facebook page. And made in PRC 2016, and not suitable for children under 3 years due to small parts. So let me go ahead and get one of these open for you. We'll see what we got. So it looks like there's a little plastic tray inside. And we'll just slide that out, and that's pretty cool. You get your little raptor hatchling in there, and it's really well protected. I'm glad it's not just flailing about inside. And this is a two-piece plastic case. So there's the lid, and inside we have the little dino. And I think that's the Jurassic Park 1 design. So go ahead and pull that out. And looks like this is 2 separate pieces. We get the egg that has the dinosaur inside, and then we get a little base. So let's go and take a look here at the dinosaur first. And this looks really, really nice. Very intricate sculpt work on it for such a little thing. This is no more than a couple of inches tall, but it's very nicely sculpted, to be sure. It's got a little bit of a gleaming sort of look to it, a little bit of a slickness, which it's a hatchling, so that makes sense. And large eyes, very light tan coloration on this particular hatchling. And really like how one hand's just kind of open like that, and the other one's clasping at the edge of the eggshell. And the eggshell itself looks very, very cool. It's small, but it's got quite a bit of detail on it. And it looks similar to the full-scale raptor hatchlings from REBOR that we looked at in a previous review. If you want to check that out, I will throw a link down at the bottom. So the little base that this comes with, it's pretty nice looking. As you can see, it's very detailed, and it's rounded out so you could fit the egg in there just like that. It's a very good fit, and nice sculpt work on it. Nice coloration in the bottom. CE REBOR 2016 and made in PRC. So I'm going to go ahead and you probably don't need to see me unbox each one of these one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of them opened up, and then we'll take a closer look at each of these 9 raptor designs one at a time. All right, you guys, and now I have all 9 of them unboxed. We already looked at this one right here, which was based off the Jurassic Park classic design. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one aside, and now we'll turn our attention to the next one. This one right here has more of a deeper coloration to it. Looks actually quite a bit like Papo's Velociraptor, the version 2 that they did. And I'll go ahead and grab that one so that we can compare it. As you can see, both of them are pretty close in appearance. They both have the orange eye. They're both kind of like a greenish gray sort of color. And they both have a little bit of orange under the necks. So it looks like they're pretty inspired by some of the Papo dinos in some respect. You can even see the black stripe along the side that the Papo dinosaur has too. So I guess that's pretty cool. If you wanted to display them together, you could do that. And this one, is pretty nice. It's very dark in appearance, and eggshell, of course, is the same. But you do get varying levels of detail along the eggshell itself. Like you can see these two eggshells are slightly different from one another. And I guess that's to be expected. You can see there's a little more orange around the rim of this one here. So there's a little bit of variation like that. The bases are also the same. There's nothing different about the bases at all. Same sculpt and same color. Go ahead and grab our next little guy right here. And this one actually is a blue sort of color with some beige underneath it, like a cream color. And this actually looks a good bit like the full-scale Raptor hatchlings that REBOR did last year. And of course, we did review those once again. And you can certainly see that this is what they based it off of, because the color is the same. It's got the same reflective-looking gold eyes with the slit pupils. That's really cool. It's a cool little companion piece to those hatchlings. Of course, it doesn't really make sense since you have them in two completely different scales. But I like this one quite a bit. I'm actually really glad that they did one of these painted up like their full-scale Raptor hatchlings. Next up, we have this little one right here. And I'm pretty confident that this is supposed to be the Jurassic World Velociraptor Echo design. It's very cool. It's very dark also. It's kind of like a deep gold bronze sort of coloration. It's also got the shiny looking eye with the slits pupils, and it looks really nice. I like the black stripes on it, and this looks really cool. I think this is probably going to be one of my favorites in this set. I just really like the way that it looks. It's also a very shiny one, definitely more shiny than the other ones that come in this set. So that's certainly quite nice. And next up, we have this one right here. And I think this may be a Jurassic Park 3 inspired design. It's basically white with a bunch of black spots, some red outlining the eye, and it's got a little spot pupil. And this is cool. Probably not one of my favorites out of these hatchlings, but it's certainly unique. And then we have this little beauty right here. And this one is interesting. I mean, like the colors along its lips. You see it's got some kind of like little splashes of beige color. That's interesting. This may be a JP3 design as well. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe you guys can confirm that for me. It still looks really good though. Of course, these all have really nice detail, but the coloration is pretty nice. You get a little bit of orange there on the ridge at the snout. Very nice eye color. It's like a reddish sort of color. I think that looks really, really good. And then the black pupils. And yeah, I think this is a very fun design. We're almost done here. So the next one that we have is Velociraptor Blue from Jurassic World. And this was actually the one I was looking forward to the most. Blue is my favorite dinosaur in Jurassic World. And really glad to have a little version of Blue. And looks quite a bit like her, or as she would have appeared as a hatchling. And very deep grayish green coloration, of course, with the gorgeous looking blue stripe going from her eyes down her neck. Really like this. And then the eyes are kind of like a champagne sort of tone with a little slit pupil. Really like this. Really, really like this one a lot. And these eggs it's very funny holding them because they really do look and feel like little bird eggs. Kind of like those robin eggs that you see in the stores around Easter time. So that's fun. Next up, we have Velociraptor Charlie from Jurassic World. And this is very nice. This is very vibrant. I think this is probably the most vibrant one out of the lot. And it's actually one of my favorites too because the coloration is just this very nice, vibrant green, gold eyes, black slits, and really nice detail. Really nice paint detail. The claws are painted, which they're not painted on all of these. This one they did paint them, and it's very shiny. Definitely one of the most glossy looking raptors in this set, and this just looks really, really cool. And then last but not least, we have Velociraptor Delta from Jurassic World, and this is also a very nice looking one. Very nice, vibrant colors. It's more of a jungle green, whereas Charlie was more of a lighter green sort of color. Compare them right there. And she's got some blue striping from her head that goes down her neck, and that's really cool. You also get like some lighter tan colored stripes that are going down her neck too, and just phenomenal looking in my opinion. Eyes look very nice, also like a champagne sort of tone with a slit pupil, and she's got a lighter color underneath. They also painted her claws, which is great, and I just think that this is very nicely done. And just because here we have the Raptor squad as seen in Jurassic World all together. You got Delta, Charlie, Echo, and Blue. She's the beta. And it's really cool having these. These are really the 4 that I bought the set to get to have the full Raptor squad. Now all I need is a 1/6 scale Owen figure in order to complete the look. Hopefully Chronicle Collectibles will be getting on that soon. But if not, these still look great. Just having the 4 Raptor sisters in this little depiction here of them as hatchlings, I just think it's very, very fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. These are the REBOR 1/6 scale Velociraptor hatchlings blind boxes. All in all, I am very pleased with the way that these turn out. Ever since I first heard that they were going to be doing these, I kind of speculated that they would be blind box designs. And sure enough, they confirmed that they were. And I like blind boxes. A lot of people don't. I don't blame them because they can be expensive, especially when you keep unboxing something and you're just not getting the design that you want. Getting the case of all 9 ensures that you're going to get every single one, which I quite like. And at $64.99, I feel that the price is a little bit steep, but when you consider the quality of each individual raptor hatchling, I guess it's not too bad. A lot of the time you can go to your local Target, Toys R Us, or what have you, and buy a blind box that costs pretty much what these cost here, and you just get a little hollow vinyl or plastic toy. These are actually high quality little dinosaur hatchlings, and you really can't go wrong. If you like this sort of thing, then I think you're really going to like these. If you don't really care what design you get, then just buy 1 or 2 blind boxes and see what you end up with. But if you're like me and you want to be guaranteed the designs that you want, then you probably are going to want to go with a case. I think these would actually be fun if you were doing Easter baskets and you wanted to put 1 in each kid's Easter basket or something. I think that would be pretty cool. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, then I do encourage you to please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments which of these is your favorite design, whether or not you're planning on picking them up. Be sure and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, I do want to thank you for watching Victoria's Cantina. Till next time, my friends. Bye-bye.